Hi all, welcome to my channel. Today we will discuss about the construct CLR for S tends to CC, C tends to AC, C tends to D. Remember, we are going to construct CLR. So one of the important point is CLR is most powerful. Okay, it is the powerful than all other parsing techniques. So the given grammar is S tends to CC. C tends to AC, C tends to D. So for this, in order to construct CLR, first we need to add the augmented grammar. Okay. So how to add the augmented grammar? This one. So first grammar is S tends to CC. Okay. So the augmented grammar is, so this production we need to write S tends to S. Okay, S tends to S. So here we need to add complement. This is called as a augmented grammar. Remember, suppose you have production like E tends to EF. Then we need to add this production. This is left hand side. E dash tends to E. Okay, so we have written here S dash tends to S. Now the grammar we have, the augmented grammar is S dash tends to S. So here you need to remember that we are going to have look ahead symbols. Okay, we are going to have look ahead symbols. So here after completion of this adding the grammar, we are going to have S dash tends to S for the given grammar. Now I am going to find out the closure. So in order to find out the closure, you must use dot here. Okay, S tends to dot S comma. So we need to add look ahead symbols. Remember, important point, we need to add look ahead symbols. So for the augmented grammar, initially the look ahead symbol is dollar. Now after that we have S. Okay, so you write S values as it is in the grammar. Now you see the given grammar is dot CC. Okay, so after completion of dot we have C. Then you write C values as it is. C tends to dot AC. Now C tends to dot D. So now we need to find out even look ahead symbols also. For this S, we have written the given grammar is S tends to dot CC. But what about this one? So after S, what we have here, we have dollar is there. Okay. Now you need to write the first of dollar. It is dollar. Okay. Now for this C, we have written the given grammar is C tends to AC, C tends to D. Now after C, we have again capital C is there. So what is the first of capital C? First of capital C is A as well as D. You write A as well as D. Okay, we can write A as well as D. This is called as, we completed till now augmented grammar as well as we completed closure. Okay, so we added S dash tends to dot S comma dollar initially because this CLR having look ahead symbols. So this dollar, dollar, A by D, these are called as look ahead symbols. Now I am going to find out the GOTO values. Very important point. We are going to find out the GOTO values. So we need to find out the GOTO of S, GOTO of capital C, GOTO of small d, GOTO of small a and small d. Now I am going to find out GOTO of capital S. GOTO of capital S is S dash tends to S dot comma dollar. Remember, one of the important thing, when we find the GOTO, one dot moves after the value. Dot S will become S dot. In this, we are going to have S tends to dot CC. So we are going to find out the GOTO value for this one. So for this one, we are going to have capital C. S tends to, okay, dot CC will become C dot C comma dollar as it is you write. Okay. Then we are going to have after dot we have C here. So you write C production as it is what we have in the grammar. That is C tends to AC as well as C tends to D, and we must add dot before this small a and small c. Now this capital C we have written this one. What about after the C we have dollar is there. Okay. So for this C we have written these values. Now you need to find out the for this C we have written this one. After C we have dollar is there. So first of dollar is dollar, as well as this value is also dollar. Okay. So like this we need to find out the look ahead symbols in the CLR. Now I am going to have small a. What is small a? This is a capital C tends to A dot C, A dot C comma A by D as it is we need to write. Now for this C we will get capital C tends to dot AC as well as capital C tends to small d. Okay. Now we need to find out the look ahead symbols. For this C, we have written these values. Now what about after completion of C, we have A by D is there. So first of this A by D will become A by D only, and as well as this is also A by D is there. Okay. So like this we will find out the GOTO values. Now after completion of this one, we are going to have small d. Okay. So for this C tends to D dot A by D will come as it is. Now this is called as a closure. We completed closure as well as we completed now. This is called as GOTO. Okay. So now if you see this one, the dot will become ending. So no more values we are going to move. So next if you see here, dot C is there. So here after completion of this dot, we are going to have capital C. So when capital C is there, S tends to C dot C will become CC dot comma dollar. Okay. Now what about small a? This small a, okay, this small a will become capital C tends to A dot C, A dot C, comma dollar as it is. So first instruction we must write as it is. For this C, for this capital C, we will write again C tends to A, C, C tends to D. Okay. So for this C, we have written all these values. Now what about look ahead symbols? After C, we have dollar is there. So first of dollar is, it will become dollar here. It will become dollar here. So like this, we will complete the GOTO values. Now after completion of this one, we are going to have D is there. So I will write here D. This will become C tends to D dot comma dollar. Why? Because you see here C tends to D dot D will become D dot. Okay. Now you see after completion of this one, I am going to have small a. Sorry. Here we are going to have capital C. Okay. This capital C will become S tends to, this is a C tends to A C dot comma. So A dot C will become AC dot comma A by D. We will write as it is. Okay. Then if you see after completion of this dot C, we have dot A is there. So A dot AC will become A dot C comma A by D. Now you see here only we have A dot C comma A by D. So now I am finding the value for small a. So what is the value of this dot AC? It will become A dot C comma this A by D. First of A by D is A by D only. That's why we are taking here self loop. Okay, we are taking here self loop. So when you see small a, it goes to same loop. That's why we have taken small a here. Now you see C tends to dot D will become C tends to D dot. So it will become C tends to D dot and A by D. Now you see we have production already is there. That's why I have taken C tends to D dot comma A by D. Now you see we are going to have the next production S tends to CC dollar. Now nothing will be happened. You need not to do anything. Now what is going to be happened here? C tends to this value is small a. So small a will become C tends to A dot C comma C tends to. Okay. So next one, what will be happened here? We are going to have C tends to. So here capital C is there. Okay. When the capital C is there, what we need to do? When the capital C is there, C tends to A C dot comma dollar. Okay. So capital C tends to C tends to AC dot dollar. Now you see small a is there. When there is a small a, we are going to take self loop, because when you see this C tends to dot AC will become A dot C. Now you see C tends to D dot D comma dollar. It will become C tends to D dot dollar. Now there is a C tends to D dot dollar is there. I am going to take for this is a small d. Now this is a procedure to complete the what we have. This is a we completed closure. We completed as well as this GOTO values. Okay. Now you see after completion of this one, just to give the numberings to all the values. Let me take this is a I naught. It is a I1. It is the I2. It is the I3, it is the I4, it is the I5, it is the I6, it is the I7, this is the I8. So finally, this is the I9. So total number of productions are we have 0 to 9. So let me write here the values are 0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So these are called as a values. These are called as a values. Now, next what we have to do? So this is for capital C. Okay, this is for capital C. It is a I9. It is the I9. Okay. So we need to write all the values here after completion of this production. Now I am going to take values here. Okay. So remember, we need to write all the I0, I1, I2, I3, I4, I. So till I9 we completed here. Now what we have to do in the next step? Let me explain. This is the I9. Okay. So now what we are going to do here? So we are going to take, remember for the left side, we must write small values here. In the given production, the small values are A and D. You write here small a, here you can write small d, as well as accepted is dollar. And capital letters we must write here capital S and capital D. So let me take here the partition to two blocks. Okay, now what we have to do in CLR, so for this I naught, we are going to yes. So I naught small a go to I3. I naught on small a go to I3. So when it go to I3, it is a shift move. It is the shift move. So what is meant by shift move? Shift move means it does not contain any final statement. When you observe dollar at the dot at the end, that is called as a final move. A dot C is there, dot AC is there, dot D is there. So it is not a final move. So when you find it is not a final move, it is also called as shift. So when I naught is small a, go to I3. So this is called as S3. Next, I naught on small d go to I4, but it goes to where it is called as a I naught on small d. So I naught on small d, it goes to the I4. Okay. I naught on small d go to I4, which is called as a S4. Next, we completed I naught. I1 is a dollar. So remember, when you find augmented grammar with a final statement, so I1 with you can write this is called as accept. Okay. Now I2. I2 on small a go to I6. I2 on small a go to I6. We can write S6. I2 on small d go to I7. This is a S7. I3 on small a go to I3 itself. This is called as S3. I3 on small this goes to this one. Next, I3 on D go to I3 on D go to I4. This is a S4. Next one, S4. Now you see S4 does not go anywhere, but I6. I6 on small a go to I6 on small a go to I6 only. I6 on small a go to I6 only. So I can write S6. I6 on small d go to I7. This is called as a S7. Okay. Now I7 is there. It does not go anywhere. So we completed this S3, S4, S6, S7 and S6, S7. These are called as a shift moves. Now if you see the final moves, or if you see this is called as final move, but it is augmented grammar which is called as accepted. Now you see I4. I4 is a final move. So this is called as C tends to D dot comma A by D. It is a final move. So when you observe this final move, if you see I4 is a final move, I5 is a final move, I7 is a final move, I8 is a final move, as well as the I9 is a final move. What is my final move? When you observe dot before look ahead symbol, okay, this is called as final move. Now I want to go with the I4. C tends to D dot A by D. So remember, when there is a C tends to D dot A by D, what you have to do? Just you write the productions, given productions as it is. The given productions are S tends to CC, C tends to AC, C tends to D. Okay. Now we are going to give the numbering for this one 1, 2, 3. Now we talk about the C tends to D, this production. Okay. So when there is a C tends to D, it is a third production. So we are going to substitute in place of look ahead symbols. Okay. The look ahead symbols are A, as well as D. So in place of A and D, third move we will write. So this is a dot is the final. Hence you can write a R3. Okay. Now this is a I4. In place of small a and small d, we write R3. Okay. Small a is there. Look at symbols. Small d is there. That's why R3. So why we are writing 3? Because the given production series is number is 3. Okay. Now if you see I5. So I5 value is S tends to CC. S tends to CC. So here the look ahead symbol is dollar. So in the I5 production, in place of look ahead symbol, we will write S tends to CC is the production number 1. Okay. So in place of dollar, we will write R1. Okay. Now I7 is there. So when you see I7, C tends to D dot dollar. So what is the C tends to D dot? It is the production number 7. But if you see C tends to D dot, so it is the third production. We'll substitute in place of dollar I7. So we can write here R3 because this production number is 3. So next one, I8, C tends to AC. In place of A and D, we will write R2. In place of A and D, we will write R2. In place of A, in place of D, we will write A by D. Now finally, C tends to AC. C tends to AC production is R2. Second production, in place of dollar, ninth one, we will write R2 here. Okay. So these are called as a small values A and D. Now we are going to have GOTO values. Okay. So this is called as capital S, capital C. Now you see I naught on capital S go to 1 means number 1. I naught on capital C go to 2. I naught on capital C go to 2. Next, I1 is not there. I2 on capital C go to 5. I2 on capital C go to 5. I2 on capital C go to 5. I3 on capital C go to 8. I3 on capital C go to 8. Now I6 on capital C go to I9. I6 on capital C go to 9. Okay. So this is called as what we have canonical LR parsing table. So like this we can construct a CLR. Okay. If you have any doubts, you can ask me. I will also provide notes. Thank you for watching this video. Okay. Thank you one and all.